Welcome back, folks. I'm so excited because we're going to be checking in right now with the host of The Amazing Race, our buddy Phil Keoghan. He's on his ride across America raising awareness for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. Hey, Phil.
Hello. How are you?
Hi, honey.
I have all 4 networks behind me. Apparently,
what the heck is going on?
They don't have like individual affiliates. All 4 networks are covered by this guy over here.
This is like a setup for I was in a town so small. How small was it? Where are you?
Yeah. Where are you? I'm in Lima. Now don't call it Lima. It's Lima, like Lima bean. No, you didn't say it. No, you didn't say it. And look, this is my dad right here.
Oh, hi, Dad. Okay, Phil. You were in Chicago this weekend, and Phil, my mom stopped by to, to give you some nourishment. But all she talked about was your dad when she called me.
Really? Well, look, my dad is very, very cute. All the women have been falling in love with that scruffiness that is on there. And let me just see what the crowd thinks of that, because I think that kind of like.
Oh my God. Nice camera work, Phil. How many?
Well, I'm getting an arm workout right now because I got my arm stretched out like this. So.
Well, you could use a workout. Phil, how many miles have you covered so far on the bike ride?
Bonnie, everybody here at Lima wanted to say hello to you. Do you guys love Bonnie?
Thanks, Phil.
Bonnie, I've covered about 2,600 miles so far, and it has been extraordinary. We've climbed huge peaks. We went over Wolf Creek Pass at 10,000 feet. We've been over other passes at 9,000 feet. We've been caught in sandstorms. I've been blown along at over 50 miles an hour. But, the most extraordinary thing of this whole trip, and I don't know if you know, but I ended up even in hospital the other day having to get a drip.
I know you weren't feeling well, and was it just dehydration or exhaustion?
Yeah, I was going through Nebraska. I think it must have been some kind of wind virus. I don't know, but the wind was so strong, and it really was sapping all my energy. And there was a virus going around there, and I was burning up all these calories, and I knew I wasn't getting enough food in. And I just had to make a call to go to the hospital, and I got 2 liters of saline. And there was one morning, Bonnie, where I really felt like I just couldn't get on my bike. I was so completely and utterly exhausted. And this gentleman by the name of Michael turned up, and he was crying, and he wanted to give me a hug. And he said, I just mustered up all the strength I could to come down here and get out of bed for the first time in 6 months. I'm living with MS, and I wanted to come down and see you. And all of a sudden, I felt like, okay, I've got to pull it together now. I got to do this for Michael. And I thought about him all day, and I mentioned him that night, to the nurse when I was in the hospital, getting the saline in my body. And I thought, there are people that live with that and other diseases, and people that get up every day and do extraordinary things. And I just have to ride my bicycle. And the great thing about what we're doing is that we are raising a serious amount of money, and we are creating a serious amount of awareness. And I thank you for having us on and giving us the platform to be able to share this message with the country. Thank you. And thank you for sending your mom out to me the other day.
Mom and Phil.
Yeah, she is very, very special.
Well, Phil, I can't tell you how much I appreciate not only everything you're doing, which is just so amazing, but just your depth of gratitude and your awareness just of the human spirit, the challenges that people face. And we are so blessed because you choose to make a difference, and I can't thank you enough. I love you so much. Have a great, safe ride, and we'll check in again, honey.
Well, thank you, Bonnie. We set a goal of $250,000 at the start of this ride, and we surpassed that the other day. We're now aiming for $500,000.
Yes.
And if people can go to philridesacrossamerica.com and just share the word just like you are. I would really, really appreciate it. I want to thank all the lovely people across this country for being so incredibly generous at a time when we're all suffering economically in this country. So thank you to America.
Oh, thank you, honey. Everybody go to philridesacrossamerica.com and make a difference, all right? We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Thanks, Phil.